Ooh, maybe we could find more interesting plants like our mushroom.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah.
You
Some
get the idea
roots.
that there's only one person who's ever been there and back, and from he came back crazy, so no one was able to get any information out of him.
Well,
Well,
how
we're
do we?
already crazy, so
Well, how do we know he didn't go there crazy to begin with?
Before he left, he was quite a reasonable gentleman, and then when he came back, he make you if you want to do more research into him, you could,
Yeah,
but
let's
you
do a little more
wouldn't
research.
genuinely have you would just hear the story of, oh, this guy went there and went crazy, so you'd have to like actually track down people close to him or maybe just someone who knows more of the story.
Do we want to investigate the crazy guy?
I feel like it wouldn't be worth it. We're already crazy, so
Right? Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, what's the worst that can happen? We go a little more mad.
but you do know that it's almost untouched in value of relics, plants. Just no one
Ooh.
knows. No one's been back with any information except for the crazy guy.
Yeah. Hmm. I need to get a bag. Oh no, I have a bag of holding. Okay. Okay. I think. I think we're ready to go, brother.
You need any rations or?
I don't need rations.
do you want to go talk to dads before this, since they might know something about this ruin?
Yeah, let's go talk to him. Do you have notes on our fathers?
Yeah, I have. I copied everything down.
Okay, cool.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Going to museum, dads.
Gay
Woo!
Here comes the gay dragon,
Dragon.
Gormez, and Morticia Adams.
Yay.
All right. So, you both head to the museum.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. I gotta mute my mic for a second. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, geez. Okay, cool.
Sorry. But you head back. You head to the museum.
Mhm.
It's quite large. It has to be to accommodate. Well,
When they're among civilians,
I was gonna ask, are they? Do they
Yeah,
change form?
one's
Okay.
yeah. Valos is an emerald green dragonborn around humans, and
I got it. Copper
Jahar,
dragon orc. Yeah.
yeah. Jahar is an orc.
I had my notes too far down. I
Ah,
was looking
okay.
at the bottom. But you enter, and it's not busy. It is a library or a museum, not a library. It is a museum and it's open to the public, but today seems like an off day.
Oh, okay.
And you sitting behind the front counter is a bored halfling woman just kind of thumbing through a magazine.
Do we know her?
She appears to be new.
Oh, hello. Don't mind us. We're just gonna go see our dad. Or dads. Two
And
dads.
as you begin to walk by, she hops down and are halflings taller than kobolds?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Only
So
a little bit.
Only by a little bit.
yeah, a little bit. She's kind of like blocks and says, whoa, whoa, gotta get tickets if you want entry.
Um, my dad works here. Our fathers are the owners.
She kind of like raises an eyebrow.
Did you see the resemblance? Do a little spin.
She goes, just give me one moment. And she goes behind
Okay.
the counter and she like starts hurriedly digging through a box. And she eventually produces a small picture frame, looks at the picture frame, looks at you, back to the picture frame, looks back at you, rolls her eyes and says, fine, go ahead.
Yay! Okay.
What's in the picture?
She's like,
It's
she's like, none of your
crayon
business.
drawing.
And she crams it back into the
Oh, do
box.
you have a crush on one of our dads?
Yes, I think she does. Too bad. He's already mad. They're madly in love with each other. So good luck with that.
She looks a little flustered, and she just kind of like goes back to her magazine and angrily starts like still locking eyes at you, just turning pages. Like I don't even need to look at what I'm reading.
Okay,
Alright.
have fun.
Hey, goodbye. I'm gonna go find her dad's.
All right, you easily enough you make your way to their office. And as you knock on the door, you hear like the
Yes.
the clattering of a platter fall, and then someone hurriedly running to the door and throwing it open.
Hello?
You see a dragonborn.
Okay.
If you'd like to describe them, you're more than happy to.
Sure. So the Dragonborn, um, the Dragonborn is a emerald Dragonborn with a little extra spikies. He has a large scar on his eye. He's blind in that eye. He's short and stocky, notably overweight. Um, he, but he's dressed very well, like very presentable, very academic.
All right. So
Hmm.
Valos, he kind of opens the door and like scans and doesn't see anything and looks a little confused before he slowly looks down and sees the two of you standing there, in which he throws his arms up and he gives you a big old bear hug.
Oh yeah,
Dad.
Dad, crushing my ribs.
He's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to," and he releases you.
Hey, Dad.
And he goes, "What? Well, this is a pleasant surprise. What brings you to the museum today?"
We need some information about a magical mountain that has magical stuff on it that might be dangerous and mystery. What was the name of the mountain again?
It's a fort called Set Gamor. It's just
Yeah,
nestled in
Set
the Simoon
Gamor.
Marmor. It's nestled in the Simoon Mountains.
Yes, it's the Simoon Mountains. It's over there, and it's called Set Gamor. It's a fort.
He kind of like
I'm gonna do
scratches
some
his chin.
archaeology.
Did you put how old they are?
They're dragons.
So yeah. So are they adult dragons, ancient dragons?
They're adult dragons.
Okay.
They're not ancient yet. Yeah.
So close to maybe like 500.
Possibly, yeah. They are pretty old, but like,
Not ancient.
yeah.
All right. He goes, Set Gamor, and he kind of gestures you in, and you see that knocked on the floor is a platter of what looks like donuts that have scattered to the floor that he was probably eating.
I'll pick one up and cast prestidigitation on it to clean it, and then eat it.
He picks up, he nonchalantly picks one up and starts munching on it.
Ooh,
He goes,
not even waiting for the prestidigitation, Dad?
He kind of like, what? Huh? And then he realizes what he did. And he's like, "Aw." But he's like, Set Gamor. And you do notice your other father is, what the hell? Is not present currently.
Okay.
Yeah, Jar is not there. Is that how it's pronounced? Jar or Jahar?
Yeah, it's like Jahar.
Jahar, okay.
Yeah.
But he's not there at the moment. But Valos kind of sits down and he's like, that name seems so familiar. And I'm going to give him just a standard... He's an emerald dragon?
He's an emerald adult dragon. Yes.
Let me see. Let me pull up... Fuck.
They're in Fizban's Treasury of Dragons.
Adult... Ah, here we go.
Okay.
It should be a history, so a straight D20 plus 4. Uh, 11 total.
Oh.
So he's like, I can't place the name, but why are you interested in this all of a sudden?
Because there could be cool stuff there. Rocks.
Or cool
Statues.
jars.
Yeah, cool jars full of things.
Or plants.
Oh.
Plants, Dad.
Or little statues of like tiny people that is like worth a lot of money. Or there could be like, mummies or like
ancient paintings that we could give to you.
Ancient paintings or like some like jars that people drew on because they didn't know what else to draw on, so they drew on jars.
He's like, well, let me look. And he gets up and he starts thumbing through his textbooks and just
Where's
tosses.
Papa?
He goes, oh, he had business. He didn't say what. He just said that he'd be back in a few hours.
It's probably crime fighting, vigilante work. Not that we would know anything about that. I like throw a glare over at Snaps like we know nothing about what it's like being vigilantes, right?
After a few minutes, he produces a book and thumbs it open. He goes, here we go, Set Gamor. And he goes, I've been there.
Oh, you have.
He goes, when I was very, very young, I took a tour of a fort called Fort Set Gamor.